Hello everyone, this is UPSC 2023 Agriculture Optional Paper 2 question. So the question is, give the classification of soil water. Briefly discuss soil moisture availability with respect to the soil type. So soil water has been classified from a physical and biological point of view. So first is the physical classification of soil water. So it is of three types: gravitational water, capillary water and hygroscopic water. And second is the biological classification of soil water, and it is of three types: available water, unavailable water and super available water. So under the physical classification of soil water, first is the gravitational water. So gravitational water occupies the larger soil pores and it moves down rapidly under the force of the gravity. So it is also called the water in excess of the field capacity, and it is of no use to the plants as it occupies the larger pores. It reduces the aeration in the soil, thus its removal from the soil is requisite for the optimal plant growth, as it causes the anaerobic conditions in the soil which affects the plant growth, so its removal is necessary. Then second is capillary water. It is also called the available water. It is held in the capillary pores, also called the micropores. It is retained on the soil particles by the surface forces, and it is held so strongly that gravity cannot remove it from the soil particles, but plant roots are able to absorb it. So while plants were not able to absorb the gravitational water, but here the capillary water can be used by the plant roots. Then third is hygroscopic water. It is the water that is held tightly on the surface of the soil colloidal particles, and it is essentially non-liquid and moves primarily in the vapor form. It is held so tenaciously by the soil particles that plants cannot absorb it, and to remove it we requires around 31 to 10,000 atmospheric pressure force. And unlike the capillary water, which evaporates easily at atmospheric temperature, it cannot be separated from the soil unless it is heated. So among all the three waters, that is gravitational water, capillary water and the hygroscopic water, the plant roots can absorb the capillary water only. Then second is the biological classification of the soil water. So it is of three types: available water, unavailable water and super available water. So available water lies between the wilting coefficient and the field capacity. So what is wilting coefficient? The soil moisture level at which the plants no longer extract the water. It is also called permanent wilting point. While field capacity, it is the water retained in the soil after excess gravitational water has been drained away. So it lies between the wilting coefficient and the field capacity. Then second is unavailable water. It includes whole of the hygroscopic water plus a part of the capillary water below the wilting point. Then third is super available water. It is beyond the field capacity stage and it includes gravitational water plus a part of the capillary water that is removed from the larger interstices, and it is unavailable for plant. So among all the three, the available water is available for the plants. Then the soil moisture availability with respect to soil. So first is the sandy soils. Sandy soils have this soil moisture availability is also influenced by the soil texture and the structure. So first is sandy soils. Sandy soils have large pores and low water holding capacity, and gravitational water drains quickly and capillary water is minimal, so which makes the moisture availability low. Then second is clay soils. Clay soils have fine particles and high water holding capacity. However, much of the water is hygroscopic and it is unavailable, though they retain the moisture. Then third is loamy soils with balanced proportion of the sand, silt and clay. They offer the optimal moisture availability due to the better retention and aeration. Then fourth is silty soils. They also hold water well but may lack drainage, leading to the poor aeration. So among all the four types of soils, the loamy soils are the best. Thus loamy soils are most suitable for the agriculture due to their balanced moisture availability and retention characteristics. So in this way you can attempt this question. Thank you and keep watching my videos, and to get the PDFs of these videos you can join my Telegram channel. Thank you.